What is up, you guys? It is your boy John here from Pumaplow. Welcome back to another Plains and Simple by Stevie on Farm Sim 17, of course. And we are rocking out the harvest and stuff. And I guess I was wrong. This is not filmed directly after because there's stuff sitting. Anyway, I guess I recorded two and then this third one later. Any hoozle woozles, if you guys wouldn't mind, hit that subscribe button and make sure that bell is a ringing. I would greatly appreciate both of those. And for the record, anybody can hit that bell and make sure it's ringing. You don't have to be a new subscriber. You can already be a subscriber. Just make sure that bell's ringing so you guys get notifications about my new videos when they go live. I would appreciate it, guys. All right, so jumping back into this map, when you jump into this map and you had a bunch of stuff running on courseplay, it's kind of like a smidge overwhelming to like tab through it all. Be like, well, what was I doing with this, and what was this doing, and what course was this on, and yeah. So I guess there was a bit of a jump, just a bit of a jump in the video, because we're kind of done with a few things, but other things are still in progress. You can see we still have to harvest some. We're still harvesting I was going to say potatoes. Oh my god, no. We're still harvesting the sugar beets. And yeah, so this is actually okay. So in one of the previous videos I was talking about losing progress on the map. This is the progress that I lost right here. I guess I saved roughly before this video sometime. I tend to save as soon as I'm done recording every video. Actually, what I do is, this is going to sound kind of weird, but because of some of the problems I've been having lately, so what I actually do is I save the video file, okay? It has to go through a little process in the Elgato software. So I save the video file as an MP4. I rename it to what I want it to be named, and then I actually transfer it to the gaming computer, because the gaming computer does all the editing and rendering, of course, because it's faster. So I'll transfer it to that computer, load it in my editor just to make sure it's going to load. Then I'll save the game after that. So the game's running the whole time. So even when I say, okay, I'm going to record back to back, there's going to be, 10-minute break in between videos just because of the process that I do. So when I, make sure it loads in my editor and I can kind of like scrub through it, preview the video at different points, then I'll tab back into Farm Sim and save. Because otherwise I'll leave without saving, so that I don't have to, or so there won't be like a giant hole in the videos. Does that make sense? Because otherwise you'd have like a big hole in your story or your gameplay of the video. So it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. But it's some of the safeguards that I've put in place to just make this a little bit better and make it easier on myself in the long run, instead of having to like, oh, I have to make up that video that I lost because it didn't work. So there's that. But anyway, we're going to boost up our numbers for the cows, I believe, and just keep watching the harvest. It's kind of nice having cows now, because when I get everything set up on courseplay, it's kind of something for me to do, if that makes sense. Like I've said, and this will be the last video that I keep saying this, I'm looking for a truck to automate this, but at this point, that's like 3 weeks old of me saying that anyway, because I recorded a bunch. I don't know what got into me. Man, I recorded a bunch of Plains and Simple in like 2 days. Just say it. I recorded like 4 episodes in 2 days. That's a lot in this series. But any hoozles. So yeah, it's something to do while all of that stuff runs on courseplay. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of nice to have something to do. Not that managing, a bunch of stuff on courseplay is not something to do, because it definitely is. It's definitely a lot to keep up with, but hey, that's okay. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun, 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 fun. I like to sing, pretend, and kazoo. Anyway, that great Kazoo Kid video. Darn it, Pinger. Pinger's the one that was playing that in TeamSpeak the other day. That kid. Anyway, so yeah, just continuing the harvest of all the things. The sugar beets, I don't even know what's in our fields right now. Something, sorghum maybe? I think it's sorghum. It's a lot to to harvest, but hey, that's okay. That's okay, because we're going to have more soon. Just saying. Alright, so we're all filled up there. I don't know why the grass pile doesn't look like it's full in the mixing plant. It kind of bothers me a little bit, not going to lie. I wish they were all even and nice and clean and stuff. I like keep trying to put grass in and it just doesn't work. Just saying. It's full with 100,000 liters, so I don't know why I got straw either. I totally didn't want to get straw. Just saying. I wanted to get silage. No, not silage. Silage? No. Mixed rations. That's what I was trying to get. I couldn't remember. I knew that I messed it up, but I didn't remember what I was trying to what I was actually trying to get out. I'm trying to feed the cows. That's what I'm trying to do. Just saying. And I will set up, if I get a little dump truck, I'm going to have a bunch of them run around this homestead, is my theory anyway. Maybe just one. No, maybe, I don't know. I'll have to have a couple. Realistically, to like grind out mixed rations, I'd need 3. And you just kind of let them go. But I don't know. I feel like I'm going to have a lot of collisions. So I might have to like take them for a long drive, like make the course a lot longer than it needs to be, so that there's ample time for one to pull in, back up, dump, drive away. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. I don't know. It should be a whole thing, though. It really should be a whole thing. If I can get it to work, it'd be really neat. But anyway, I digress, because I have not found a dump truck that will work with Courseplay yet. So, kind of unfortunate, but hey, it's all good. It's all good. And, yeah, so these tippers, I'll probably keep these tippers, by the way. I don't know. I did purchase them instead of leasing them. I've been leasing equipment, but I kind of, I don't know, I'll keep them for something. Because they would be good for, like, if I'm going to chaff the world. Or, honestly, even, the picking up grass with the forage harvester, they would be good for running alongside of it. Yeah, they don't hold as much as like a loading wagon, but it's okay. I have tractors. And I'll probably get more tractors. Just saying. Because if we get, you know, another combine and some more fields, and we're just always going to need more. And I'm okay with that. I like having lots of equipment. I always have liked having probably too much equipment. But it's okay, because outside of semi trucks, I feel like I use all of it for every harvest right now on this map. Yes, some of my semis do sit, but that's okay. That's okay, because if I'm going to do wood chips, I need all those semis, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, there's that. I thought, by the way, on this map that I was going to have to sell my milk. I thought it was like built into the map that you would have to sell, but no. It sells automatically. So that's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. Not that hauling milk would have been the end of the world. I have that tank that'll hold 100,000 liters. Would not have been that big of a deal, especially with a little Courseplay action, just saying. It really would not have been a big deal at all. But it was not something I was looking forward to at the same time. So I could probably get a stop milk sale, like sign thing that would actually stop it. But I'm okay with it auto selling every day for me. I'm totally cool with that. And totally happy with that. Just saying. So there's that. Yeah, so I think, like I was saying, I am going to, there's probably going to be a hole in the video series after this video. I'm going to pick straw up, and I don't think I'm going to show any of that. Okay, I'm going to pick straw up. Oh, you know what? It would be a perfect time to plant corn, wouldn't it? Yeah. Because, like I was saying, I don't need it. I have 2 million liters of silage sitting in storage right now, but I'm gonna need more, and I need to keep my grass as grass instead of turning it all of that into silage. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm probably going to do is, it's a perfect time because I have to plow. You know what I'm saying? What I'm going to do, and I will do this, and I don't know how much if I'll show it on video or not. because it's it's hours of picking up straw. Like literally, there are hours of picking up straw to be done on this map. Hours. Do I need all of the straw? Absolutely not. But am I gonna pick it all up? You betcha. You betcha. I'm gonna pick every little shred that I can on courseplay, of course. So he misses in the corners and stuff, but no big deal. I'm gonna pick all of it up because why not? Why not? Anyway, so what I'll probably do is I'll pick up straw. I will plow. I don't know how much of that. I'm probably not going to show any of that either. Pick up straw, plow, and I think I'm going to plant corn. I was going to plant grass, but the more I think about it, I think corn might just be the way to go. So I think I'm going to plant corn, like, all over the map. Every field except for our grass field, obviously, I'll plant in corn. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So, yeah. Maybe what I'll do is I'll like film little clips of like each process, so you guys get to see a little bit of what's going on. But instead of doing a whole video about picking up straw, the next video could be like a little bit of picking up straw and all the course stuff that I have running with courseplay, and then a little bit of culti plowing and coursing those. Actually, I probably won't courseplay those because for some reason that's when I crash the map, is courseplay and culti plows. But anyway, and then which actually I probably need to get more than 2 culti plows. I need to get more, and then I'll have to get the Great Plains seeder. Probably the Great Plains corn seeder. And actually, I heard a little tip for that as well last night in my TeamSpeak. Heard a little tip about that, so we'll have to get into that for next video. So yeah, but I'll probably film like a clip show almost, where it's going to be like a little bit of this and then cut, and it might be 4 or 5 hours later in the map, but cut to another thing, cut. I kind of think that's how I'll do it. I really do. I'll film for like, 20 minutes at a time or something, and then yeah, that'll totally work. That will totally work. So I'll have to do that for the next video is what I'm thinking. So stay tuned for that. That should be kind of cool, kind of interesting. Be like a little look at all the stuff I normally don't show. The picking up straw for hours and hours, the seeding for hours, the culti plowing's gonna take forever. That's all there is to it. Culti plowing's gonna take forever, but hey, that's okay, because like with the straw pickup, I'm going to lunch today and going to my farm, like IRL. I can probably just, do it then. Oh my goodness, golly molly, Miss Molly. I felt a sneeze coming on. I had to mute so you guys didn't hear that. Oh my goodness gracious. Love having this mixer set over here at an arm's length, so all I have to do is reach over and turn a knob, and you guys don't hear me sneeze or cough or any of that crap, and then I don't have to edit it out in post, or I leave it in by accident. I forget what video that was. I think it was on a rattlesnake series. I totally sneezed, and in the video I'm like, hey, I need to edit that out, and I totally didn't. Whoopsie. Anyway, so yeah, the next video should be kind of interesting. To be perfectly honest, it'll be interesting to see what I come up with for that. And honestly, one of these days I might sell some grain. I don't know. I don't know about that one either. We'll see. We shall see about selling grain. I don't know, because if I pick up all this straw and then sell a bunch of it or all of it, probably wouldn't sell all of it, because the next crop, like I said, is going to be corn. And we're going to chaff all that. So we don't, obviously, even if you harvested corn, you won't get any straw, of course. So there's that. All right, we're going to start it up. We're going to start it up. And I did my course wrong on this one. I do those all the time wrong. It depends how you put them in order. I think you have to do the field one for it first, and then the transport course, I believe. And oftentimes I put the transport course in first, then the field. And well, that just doesn't work. It just does not work. So it's kind of unfortunate, but hey, it's all good. And I realize here I had him on the wrong setting. That's why he's not working. If you look, I'm on the wrong setting. John, you're on the wrong setting. Put him on field work, dum-dum. Hey, dum-dum. Put him on field work. Gosh. Thank you. I'm yelling at myself and oh my god. What have I come to? And it's funny seeing all this because last night I totally had to redo all of this. I was playing last night IRL and I did all of this again. Because like I said, I lost my progress because the map actually locked up, or the game actually crashed. I sat here and waited forever thinking, okay, it'll come back. No. Nope, it never did. So here we go, guys. We might as well make the big field even bigger, right? That's kind of my theory in life. Or, you know, if I turn the plow on to create new fields, or if I have it lined up where I want it at all. You know, just little minor things like that, right? Minor things. I probably should go all the way up and make the field, like, perfect. And actually, I can do that. Just make each side a little bit wider. Yeah, because I'm going to have to redo all my courses anyway for this field. So, then I don't actually have any courses for this. Well, picking up straw, but I'll have to redo that. Picking up and raking straw, I'll have to redo that course. But I need to do that because you can see on this edge, it's not going to line up, like, at all. And I kind of don't like what I just did there, but I can redo it. What I'll do is, yeah, just run a strip on each side, like a half a plow width or so, all the way down on each side of the field. I can totally see doing that. But for now, we are going to plow the fields together. And like I said, I had to redo this as well because I lost this too when the map crashed. I wouldn't say the map crashed, that game crashed. And you know, that happens from time to time. It's not a big deal. I don't know what caused it. I'm not too concerned about it, to be perfectly honest. It happens. It's all good. No big deal. No harm, no foul. Not an issue, realistically. It happens. It happens. It just meant that I got to play this map, like, a lot. That's all. That's all that it meant. No big deal, right? No big deal. Alright, get lined up, John. Come on. Oh, you missed. You pathetic. Pathetic, John. Come on. Yelling at myself and oh my goodness, what's wrong with me? I'm doing it again. So if I actually go to sell grain on this map, which I don't know that I will, I might as well just keep putting it in storage, see if I can fill the storage. But if I sell grain on this map, to technically use a road to get to the sell point that's over here on this side of the map, I'm gonna have to go all the way south around this field and then come all the way north around this field to get back to my homestead without driving trucks through the field. It's going to take forever to sell grain. But sometimes that's good because then it gaps your trucks out. So filling and emptying, they don't run into each other. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of a good thing sometimes. And it would allow me to turn every single truck that I have on that course. But like I was saying, I don't know that I'm going to sell grain. There's really no reason to. I mean, I'm doing okay on money on this map, I feel like. I feel like this map is progressing at a decent clip. You know, I could sell all the grain that I've been harvesting and, well then, what would I, you know, I could buy every field and then, okay, series is over, but I'm having too much fun to do that, you see. Plus I want to do the animals, and maybe that would, you know, I could focus more on the animals if I actually did sell some grain, but at the same time, I kind of want to fill the storage. But I know it's like 20 million liters, and that's a lot. That's a lot. Considering I get like 1 million to 2 off of a harvest, so 20 million's an awful lot to take in. I'm looking at the north side of this field, by the way. I'm probably going to have to cut down some trees up there as well to allow turning room for my implements and tractors and stuff. Probably going to have to cut trees down up there, and we'll probably get into that, not next video, maybe the one after. Or after that. I don't know. We'll get into that sometime, but to allow turning for equipment, we're going to have to cut down. We're going to have to cut it down. So what are we at? 7.7? Is that what that says? Million liters? 7.2 million liters of straw. it's going to be a lot more by the end of the next video. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. And as always, toodles.